Uh,
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? We got props off here. He's my sound check guy, so somebody else is gonna have to give me a sound check. Give him a. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? What about you, props off? Give me a 1, 2, 3, or whatever you want to say.
all right, 1, 2, 3, check, check, check. 1, 2, 3.
um, my settings for my camera, I kept messing with it. Now I hate it worse than what it was before, but I don't know. It's good. Um,
Yeah.
we got Jimmy Freak. What's up, Big Willie? What's up, Roof Rat? What's up, RJ Ariels? What's up, Ogre? What's up, Gaps? What up, Hypnos? I'm wearing a Hypnos shirt. Go pick you one up somewhere, hypnos.com. Sounds good to me. Yo, yo. Oily, he's on it. What's up, Props Off? You're already in here. Fly Zone, Hypnos, Smagley, Smooth, what's up? Papa Grizzly, what's up? Papa Grizzly, are you still in here? I'm not seeing any dad jokes. Do we take Thanksgiving off or something? All right. First off, I want to get. Dang, I'm about to drop my phone. First off, I want to get this out of the way. We are having we're having a Christmas special on 12/21. Props Off is going to be on there with me, and also Hypnos. But that being said, we have some really great sponsors to the
Yeah.
to the event.
Awesome sponsors.
So a couple of those sponsors are, I got them written down here. We have Aerial Outlaws and We Bleed FPV. They're a couple big sponsors of the event. So I'm gonna be giving away some stuff to their shop today, thanks to my patrons. But our sponsors for the Christmas special, I'm going to get this out of the way so I don't forget, is Emax, We Bleed, Aerial Outlaws, Hypnos is coming through, Props Off is coming through, Big Oily is coming through with the Little Oily, and Fly High has come through so far for the companies that are sponsoring the event. Well, Hypnos and Props Off aren't companies, but they are making it possible. So that's 12/21 at 6 p.m. on this channel. I just wanted to get that out of the way so I didn't forget. But, and also before I forget, sorry, Props Off, I'm stealing your thunder. Quad Mafia has a new frame out. The link will be in the chat soon. I have not opened this. Mikey and Serge gave me this to review, and I want to do an unboxing. And I haven't opened it yet because I want to do an unboxing. But, alright. I paid the bills. So we'll get into Props Off. If you guys do not know Props Off, he's helped. How many people do you think you've helped out? Introduce yourself, I guess. We'll go from there first.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? Props off here. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even imagine. Thousands.
Thousands. Yeah, every time I see a post like on Facebook or something, if you haven't beat me to it, somebody else has tagged you, or you're already like I got a video for that, or like when I had my radio issues. Um, Hell, you had a video for me made up before I even uh, could figure out what I was doing, I think. But
Yeah.
yeah, you want to tell me about yourself a little bit? What's up, MFR?
Yeah, I was reading comments. I always like Chuck Norris jokes.
Yeah, Papa Grizzly was slipping. He always
Thanks, Big Oily.
he throws in a dad joke. Chuck Norris once kicked a horse in the chin. Its descendants are now known as giraffes.
That's what I was looking at.
That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. I think just like you talk. Are you talking like history of, or like
Yeah, how'd you?
kind of like
We'll start out. How'd
that?
you get into FPV? What? What sparked your interest in it?
Well, I would say I've always kind of been into RC stuff. I mean, I was a pretty young kid. I got like a General Lee, one of those basic RC cars that go forward, and then when you back up, it turns, and then you go forward and it back up and turn.
Mm.
So I had one of those, but I've always been one of them, kids that saved up, never bought like little increment things. I always saved up to go to, Radio Shack or Toys R Us and get like a real, RC vehicle, right? But then as time went on, I think it was about 2010 ish, 2010, I started to really get intrigued with 3D helis. And it was like, that's what I'm going to do. So in 2012, um, kid on the way and everything was like, well, I'm going to switch this up because it's pretty expensive. Drones kind of started coming along I was going to a place out east from where I live, and there was it's just like a bunch of camera drone guys. There was a DJI Phantom came out, the first one, the white one with the red ends on it.
I had it
So
too.
then,
I had the second one. I didn't have the first one.
yeah, once I seen that, I was like, wow, look at that. I mean, and when they put it in a position hold and they showed some of the pictures, I was like, wow, that's pretty wild. So I got a little inexpensive camera drone, and I don't know what it was about it. It was just like, reviewing the footage that it took was really cool, and just kind of flying it around. And so I thought that was really neat. Drones kind of started getting even more and more after 2012, and then FPV really got me hooked. I have a background in electronics. I was a field technician for a long time, did a lot of employee training, stuff like that. So it's kind of natural when I see someone struggling with an issue or a problem. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be, plumbing issue, an automobile, it doesn't matter. But so it was about 2 years prior to Props Off, I was Scooter Pie, and I was going to do Scooter Pie as a thing. Do you know that Scooter Pie is a trademark name by I think it's Little Debbie. So Scooter Pie wasn't allowed. Like, I couldn't do that. So I had to come up with something else. But for 2 years, I just did private videos. So people would, have an issue. Because I don't know if you remember RC Forum. Like, you would read forever.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
You would just sit there and read and read and read, and then all of a sudden it was like a dead end, and it's like, well, what happened? It got kind of frustrating. But so I would just kind of make a video on Scooter Pie YouTube channel, and then use that as a way to get it to someone, because it's such a big file, you can't like email it. And then a friend of mine, was it almost 7 years now, told me, like, people want to see this. I'm like, come on, man, nobody wants to. Yeah, they want to see it. Put it on there. So Props Off was basically born 7 years ago.
So, how many subs are you up to now? You're over 5,000, aren't you? Are you over 6,000 yet?
Yeah, I think I'm 100 away from 7,000.
Nice. Go sub to Props Off. Let's get him to. We probably can't get you 100 subs tonight, but we might be able to.
That'd be cool.
Oily's trying.
Yeah, big oily man. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's an interesting thing, if you don't mind me saying. It's a frustrating thing that I've kind of dealt with over, because the beginning of February will be 7 years, I believe. And I get a hold of these manufacturers, and I'm like, hey, before you sell stuff to people, send it to me. Let me go through it, because it's very frustrating to me, because a lot of the new people that I deal with, they're frustrated because something it won't fly. Something's wrong. And then I go through it with them, and it's like it's totally something that the manufacturer could have nipped before it even happened. So I'm like, hey, send me something before you send it off. I mean, some of these things were big ticket items. I don't care. Just give me a return label. I'll send it back. I don't care. I just want to make sure that it's good before it goes out the door. Do you know how many? I'm not even going to mention any names or how many, but they're like, once you get to 10,000 subscribers, we'll do that. And it's like, I don't understand what the point of that is. You know what I mean? That's what they want. They want 10,000 subscribers. So I've kind of been, I don't know. a little frustrated over a little period of time because that 10,000 in this hobby's hard to get, you know.
I don't think we can get you to 10,000 tonight. Maybe 7,000. But I'm gonna give a shout out. This is the green screen is totally killing it. But this is shout out to Big Oily. This is a little oily. This will be for the Christmas special. I'm gonna do a build video on the little oily for Big Oily, and then you have a chance to win this little oily from Big Oily. But I have it sitting here and I want to show you guys. Thank you, Big Oily, for the little oily.
It looks like we got a few more people in chat too.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what's up to him. What's up, MFR? I think I said what's up to you. What's up, Gen X? Smaggly Smoo, I already said what's up to you. RJ, I said what's up to you. What's up, Flyzone? I think I saw you in here. I'm talking about the frame. The link to the frame is in the chat somewhere. Quadmafia.com. I'm going to do a build video on this, and an opening and a review. That's why it's not open. This is not a giveaway. This is for me. But who else?
Yeah, Flyzone. You could do the Christmas one too.
Yeah, I'll hit him up. We'll talk about it.
So everybody in chat, I'll piggyback on you shouting everybody. I'm looking at chat right now here. Everybody, all the cool kids are here. You know what I mean?
One of the coolest kids is here. I just saw this 9 minutes ago. Ogre donated $10. I don't know if that popped up on the stream or not. I think it did. But so Ogre's definitely.
Is that for the Rippies?
No, I was going to use this for the Christmas special.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Jimmy?
You need some shipping money.
Yeah, shipping's going to be probably a lot. Well, I don't know.
It's more than it was last year.
Yeah. And then since we're talking about the Christmas special, Aerial Outlaws.
Yeah, Jimmy, you're a cool kid.
Aerial Outlaws donated 15 of these for the Christmas special. But tonight, I'm going to give away 5 of these and some LEDs from Aerial Outlaws. Go check him out. He's more of a UDL. He is really into UDL. His store's geared towards UDL heavily, but he does have 1S lipos, and he's hoping to have more in stock soon. But he said the tariffs have hit him really hard, so go support Aerial Outlaws. And we'll go ahead and get in, since we're talking about Aerial Outlaws props off. I know you're a UDL guy. How did you
Yeah.
Let's talk about UDL a little bit.
Yeah, you want me to grab one of my UDLs?
Yeah, if you want to, man, whatever.
Let me grab one real quick. I'll grab 2 of them. How about that?
Also, Oily gave us some lanyards and some race wire. I don't know why the green screen's killing it, but it is. What's up, King Keek? I forgot I saw you in here too.
Yeah. Smags MFR, Big Oily, Freedom.
Oh, I didn't see
what's up, Ogre?
What's up, Freedom? I met Freedom IRL a couple weeks ago, and Roof Rat, he's in here too, and Smags. I met him. I've talked to Smags for years, but I got to give him a hug in real life a couple weeks ago or a month ago or something.
I'm ready when you are.
So whatever. Talk about
Joe.
What's up, Joe?
Cody. Yeah. I can jump over to the bench real quick and show the UDL. I got 2 of them I can show.
All right.
So yeah, we got so this is one of my UDL quads. Now for me, UDL, I enjoy HD0 Whoop Light bundle. It's a little bit heavier. I'm running about 42 grams on this one, and then this one I'm running 40 point. I think this one is 40.3 grams. And in UDL, the quad has to weigh 40 grams. So
It has to weigh 40 or can it weigh 42? Does it have to weigh, at least weigh 40?
did you know you have the entire meat screen up?
Yeah.
I was just mentioning it. But
Yeah,
yeah, this is the so this is 40.3. So like it has to weigh at least 40 grams and up. It can't weigh less than 40. But I'm gonna just show you my LEDs. Let me jump back over here. So there's also rules. You have to be able to see 2 LEDs from any point in the room. So these are the 1206. Yeah, with the lighting in the studio here, it's really kind of hard to see. But I have 1206 and they're mounted just under the frame. On my channel, I have a video on how I made those so they don't burn out every time you plug them in. And then these are the fly high cob lights. So you can see the intensity of those shining on my hands. You see how bright, I mean, this quad will light up a room as it flies through, and I just have a little bit on each corner. There's some guys that wrap their entire quad with them. But yeah, I fly Whoop Light, the Whoop Light bundle. So it has the MIPI cable. It just has like the better, just really good view for me, you know. But that's the UDL. There is a specification. The motors are specified, the weight. There's only a certain amount of frames, some other stuff.
So if you want to get some UDL stuff, go to aerialoutlaws.com. The link is in the chat. Didn't Isaac did he start did Isaac start UDL or did he just have?
Yeah. Isaac's the founder of the Undergrown Drone League. It was the Underground Whoop League, but he had changed it to the Underground Drone League.
Because somebody might have gotten mad.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the deal is. I was at the first FPV Gaps, which everybody should know. FPV Gaps is Gaps training ground. So like he kind of does a whole lot with the community, a lot of it kind of behind the scenes.
Yeah, shout out to Gaps.
The shop. Yeah, shout out. Everybody should give. FPV Gaps does so much, man. He co-hosted the museum race. A lot of clubs rely on him to bring all the Gaps training ground gear. So that's me, FPV Gaps, and Reese FPV. They put a lot of time and effort and money into all that stuff. And then, yeah, FPV Gaps goes to these different locations. He'll bring his gates and make it happen. But he hosted the very first UWL, so UDL now, but yeah, he hosted the very first one at the shop, and I was there. I think I have a video on my channel. I get Isaac in the face real good. He was trying to film me. I come around the corner, and there's nothing I could do. I just plowed him right in the face with 42 grams.
What's up, Steve-O? MFR sharing onlyprops.com. So like as far as educational, your channel's definitely geared towards educational stuff. Do you still enjoy making the stuff, or do you get get burnt out on it, or like is there something that you like really love? Like if something like say a new flight controller comes out or a new video system, like what makes you more like the most excited to like make a video on?
The making the video thing for me, like what inspires me to make a video is I see somebody, like let's say there's somebody that's struggling, but you can see from the questions they've asked, they've really pounded their head on the wall. So their questions are educated enough. So it's like you kind of, you want to help somebody out, that's really grinding on it. There's been times where someone's like, hey, I bought this stuff. It's been like weeks and weeks. I've had a few people months, because I talk to people all over the world, because on Beginner to FPV on Facebook group, so I'll kind of frequent that one. Drone builders, there's a couple other Facebook groups I'm in. So I see somebody struggling, and like sometimes I'll just pop in. I used to do it every day. So I would pick somebody from one of these groups every single day and be like, hey, are you working on it now? And if they said yes, I would call them on Messenger and then help them out. But like if a group is struggling or something, I make a video. Like almost every video on my channel, I'm not real in, like the unboxing or like, oh, check out this new product or something. I'm not as much focused on that as it is. I see like a group of people struggling with something, and it kind of gets the creative juices flowing, if you will, to like make a video to kind of help them guide through that. That's kind of like the Super Duper was born out of that, and that's my favoriteest quad ever. Helping out those guys that are over in Europe that are like bound under 250 grams, period. So yeah, I think that's kind of the thing, people struggling. And then, can I tell a story? One story in particular that really like just got my hair raised up off my arms.
Yeah, go ahead. If you're asking for my permission, yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead, dude.
Uh, if chat's okay.
Yeah,
So I
they
got
don't care.
I,
Go ahead.
I think he was from beginner FPV group, and he was just struggling, couldn't get, but you could see the line of questioning, as I said earlier, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna check this dude out. So I said, are you working on it now? He said, yeah. I called him up, and I'm like, all right, so what do you got going on? He tells me what he's got going on. So I go through like the basic, you know what I mean? Whenever you're having issues in FPV, there's all these steps that you have to take. I mean, it's a hobby, you know what I mean? We use open firmware for a reason, because we want to be able to, tweak and twist on it. But for new people, open source is tough because there's so many options. You got to know how to like
Yeah.
exclude all those options, because this is all you need. These 8 things is all that you need. Those 75 other things are things that you don't need and possibly mess up your scenario. So anyways, a lot of the newer people, they'll skip a step, or they'll add 2 steps together that don't like each other. So that's kind of where I go. It's like, all right, go through these steps. So long story short, or a long story not as long. So we kind of got to the end. It was about 2 hours. The guy was in, I think he was in Wessex. Yeah, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning or something. And I could hear like, all right, here, go ahead and try it. And I could hear the prop spool up. I can hear it lift off, because there's a little oscillation as it gets up into the air. And then all of a sudden I hear it just kind of, I can hear him ramping it up and down. And then I heard him say, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And man, I tell you what, dude, the hair on my arms, the hair on my back of my neck stood up. Like, this guy had this stuff for 3 months. And every day you get home from work and look at it, like 3 months. You can imagine the cost of having a pile of stuff on yourself. So that's what gets me. That's what drives me to do this stuff. I do get frustrated though when I make a video in my mind. I'm like, man, this is going to help out thousands of people, and it'll get like 200 views. And you're like, well, I mean, that ain't bad, but
Maybe you helped
yeah,
out 100 people then
yeah.
instead of thousands. No, what was his problem? Do you remember?
I think his in particular problem was that he had too many things turned on, too many things, and then also the board orientation.
Oh,
This was
that's
a
a
weird
big
one.
one.
This I can't remember what the flight controller was because it's been a while, a few years back. But he had the board orientation clocked, which looked right, but it was flipped.
I had
So it had to be flipped and then clocked like, so you have to go 270 clockwise instead of clocking it counterclockwise and flip it.
I had
Pretty
a
frustrating.
I had a Flight One flight controller, and I know it was wrong, and I never could hardly figure out it. And then some dude finally helped me a long time ago, but it was I forget what was wrong with it. But Flight One was weird.
Yeah, I see Fly Zone. Yeah, I remember jumping online with them guys a couple times.
So like when you got into FPV, like were you flying 5 inches, or did you go like straight to whoops, or a little bit of
I
both?
kind of first got out flying FPV. Actually, it was 3 inch. I started out with 3 inch.
Dang, there was
They were
three
just
inches.
cheaper, more accessible, and I just here's the thing: it's the space you fly. Whenever somebody new is like, "How big? Like, what should I get?" It's like, "Well, do you have a backyard that's like residential, urban? 75 millimeter. You got an acre, 2, 3 acres, 3 inch. You got 20 acres, 15 acres, 5 inch, 7 inch. You got like a massive amount of space to fly. Yeah, get a beast quad. I always say if you got the space. So for me, my space was limited to 3 inch, and that's what I started out with.
Oily used to fly Flight One. I had one Flight One flight controller. I actually had two. I had one, and then
And no, that's no many ESC fires.
I had one Flight One, and then I accidentally flashed the wrong firmware, and I never could get to work again. Then I ended up having another one, I think. But yeah, I know they're not around. It did fly good for me. I remember it was actually in a 3 inch. What's up, all faxes? A 20 inch? That would be a crazy
I
20 inch.
gotta. I'll show you. I still got a part from memory. So here's a build that I was working on. This is just the power distribution board. So that's the power distribution board for the first quad I worked on.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why when they say mini quad, that so everything was like 450 and stuff. So the mini quad is 250. So that's the 5 inches was considered a mini quad, if you believe it or not.
Look here. I don't know if you can see it. Here's a. What's this called? Is this like the Black Hawk, or not the Black Hawk? The what's this frame, Jimmy? It's
Oh yeah,
I can't remember what it's called.
it's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah, it was like one of the first 5 inches. I think
You
this.
know, I don't think I've ever Flight One. I don't think I ever had any of their stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
blackout.
Kiss and Flight One. I never had any of that stuff.
Jimmy said blackout. I got this from Jimmy.
Blast
This
from the past. Yeah.
it feels like it could fall apart just dropping it. Um,
Quad Mafia. Yeah, dinosaur. What is it? How many standoffs that thing have?
let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, and then I guess maybe two in
Yeah.
front. I don't know how the front would go. I don't know. I thought about building it just to fly it, but then I'm scared of breaking it.
So this one here has got 8. I think out of my current quad stash, I think my 7 inch got the most standoffs.
Before we start streaming, me and Props Off were talking. Um, he wants to dare somebody to stump him with an FPV question in the chat.
Yeah, stump props off
But
challenge.
since we have some new people in here, I want to shout out our Christmas stream. 12/21 at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me, Props Off, and Hypnos are going to do our second annual Christmas special. We already have a bunch of great prizes. I'm sure we're going to get a bunch of great more. And already, as far as companies and people that sponsored, we have Emax, We Bleed, Aerial Outlaws, Hypnos, Props Off, Oily, and Fly High. And I want to give a huge shout out to Props Off and Hypnos because they do a lot of work getting the stream ready. And I'm just a dumbass and I don't do too much.
No, I don't say that.
So, yeah, huge shout out to them. Props off.
I'm looking for. Hey, do you have the flyer that I made? I was trying to look it up. I'm using the thing that I have for that. Where'd I put that? Let me see. I think I put it in Buckeye. Yeah, that's another thing I want to mention. Anybody close to the C-Bus area, your Ohio, even around, race this Sunday. Check it out. Buckeye FPD Racing Group on Facebook. But yeah, I'm trying to find it. Nappy, did you happen to have it?
I'm looking at our group chat. It's in there somewhere, but there's a million other things too. So
Yeah. I click on my groups and the stupid thing will pull up. There we go. Here we go. I got it.
all right, I can't find it. I'm even looking in there. Oh, I
I
found
don't
it.
know
Out
if this.
there.
I don't know if this is going to show up on camera very well. No, I sure didn't.
No, I'll just
Oh, there it is. It's on. It's posted out there. So share that if you would. I've got it in a couple places. Make sure people know because we got. Man, what do you say? We right now with sponsorship, we're doing good.
yeah. I mean, I think right now we probably have.
Over 800.
I don't. Yeah, maybe. I don't know a lot.
I would think so.
Let me. I got an idea.
Smack says he's going to win the Rippies race.
I have an idea to. I'll bring it up on screen in a second. I accidentally deleted it.
Oh, you know what? I can share it on here. I just thought about it. I put it on here, didn't I? Or no, I didn't. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, it's a. Here, I'll just jump over to the internet real quick. And yeah, on my YouTube channel, if you go to my post, it's right there. You could share it that way. And then you can also, I think I got it shareable where you can download it and send it. This should be super fun. We had a good time last year, man. Hypnos put so much work in that last year. Because remember, we were doing like a little interview charade in the beginning and then went into the special. He did all the production work on that.
All right, I was looking at my phone. I'll bring you up big so you can see it. Hold on, let me show it on your screen. I'll have you be the whole screen.
Oh, you want me to go back?
Yeah, because I was looking at it. I wasn't paying attention. There, that made it bigger anyway. Yeah, last year was really, really fun. It was kind of cool that how we did do the surprise, but then this year we're not going to be doing a surprise. It's just going to be a straight Christmas special. We will have some surprises. I'm hoping. What do you think we're going to end up having? Like 20 giveaways, maybe, or something crazy? I don't even know.
At least I would say at least, if not more.
So let's see. We're about 36 minutes in. It's too early to do a giveaway. I was thinking about doing a giveaway, but usually time goes by.
Let's do stump props off, and maybe they could get in the mood.
Oh, we got 3 Hypnos shirts to give. How many shirts we got? Hypnos, 3 Hypnos shirts to give away, I think, for the stream. We have We Bleed gift cards. We have some.
Ogre, you see what Ogre just said?
What?
He says Hypnos hit that stellar Matty flip through the tunnel last year.
Yeah,
that was sick.
That was tough.
I think that's in his highlight reel on his channel.
And speaking of that too, while we're talking about it, me and SwimTube are having a whoop competition, 12-6. If anybody wants to join that, you can get your entries in at proxypeople5@gmail.com. That's the number 5, not letter 5, or not FIVE. Proxypeople5@gmail.com. A whoop competition, 1 minute video. You're allowed to have cuts. 45 millimeter prop max and 1S. Get yours in by December 6th at noon. Me and SwimTube will have a competition, and Hypnos is sponsoring that event. Shout out to Hypnos. Go sub to Hypnos and show him some love.
Yeah,
He's
Hypnos.
got a $50 rec gift card to give away to the winner and some other stuff.
Yeah, Hypnos said that he did that. He did that Matty challenge with stitches in his hand.
Yeah, I forgot
Remember,
about that.
remember he had stitches and his hands were bandaged up.
I forgot.
He's over there running the live stream for us, like doing all this stuff behind the scenes, and then he's ripping Matties.
Yeah, Andy drank 3 beers on his pain medication too. Or I don't know if he's on pain medication, but
I don't think we were supposed to say that in case his wife is watching the live stream.
I don't think she's watching, but she might be. I think he's allowed to drink. I think me and him shared. I think I drank a beer, he drank a beer, and I think we shared the second one. I don't remember.
Yeah, I had to drive like 2 hours home in the middle of the night, so I didn't have anything. Oh, you know, I didn't say anything to Ogre last time he was on the live stream about winning first place at the Capital City. It's Capital City, right?
I don't know. I didn't hear what you
Indiana.
said. I was laughing at Oiley's comment. He's got to do it with sleeves on this time. I got my.
Yeah.
I'll get mine like Hypnos. There's that better. What were you talking about, props off? Sorry, I was laughing at Oiley's.
I was just saying something about Ogre.
Oh.
Ogre got first place, and now we got what? Quad Mafia says if I can stump props off, do I get a props off mug? You know, I don't have a props off mug.
How about
I was working on a T-shirt for a little while.
If you stump props off, you can get an autographed prop from the Christmas special from all 3 of us.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Circle City. Yeah, if there's anybody in chat that's in what is that, in Annapolis area, check out Circle City on the you guys are on Multi GP, right?
Another shout out. I took notes. I'm like so prepared. Hitting our props off on like you were for our for the first time you were on when we were tricking.
Oh, you got my outline?
Yeah, mine's a little bit.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm using a paper. This paper's probably about 10 years old, and it's got like a bunch of rip stuff. But I have to shout out the Rippies. They are 131. The Rippies, official Rippies, will be on 131. You have to get your entries in at 12:19. There's 10 categories. Oily can link the Discord. I was going to put that in the chat and I forgot. There's 10 categories. I don't remember them all. Visuals, vlog, I don't know. But it's the Rippies are if you guys don't know, it's an in-person award show. You get your best video from the year. You submit it to whatever category you think you can win. You can vote on it, but you have to be in the Discord before it starts. The voting starts until after it ends. So there you go, Oily. Oily put the Discord link in the chat. And that's Rippies, Miss Dawn. She does a lot of work. Oily does a lot of work to keep it going every year. It's really fun. I went one year. I haven't been back, not because I didn't have fun. It's because of I'm busy in the winter with basketball with my kids. But there's props off. There's his Rippy.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Dawn. thank you everybody that came in to help out with the Rippies. I won best micro video 2024.
And then they
I got
quit.
this nice trophy. They come with a bag of stuff. I mean, it wasn't just a trophy. There was a lot of stuff in that bag. So, hey, do we have the donation? Because I don't know if everybody in here knows it or not. Because we might have some new people in here from my channel. The Rippies is done solely by Miss Dawn, and it's a tribute to her late husband. So it's not some corporate event. It's literally Miss Dawn and a small group of people around her. Um, do you have donations going into that now?
Yeah, I'll just any donation that we get tonight, instead of going to the Christmas, I'll go to give to the Rippies.
What do you know what it's up to, Big Oily? What's the
I already
value of that right now?
I already
'Cause
gave
there's a
her.
lot of shipping. She has a pretty large burden for shipping, and then they do their trophies. They really put it on the dog. What's it up to now?
I don't know. I think we raised on my stream. I think we got over 200. I think I can go look what we raised.
I'm reading
Uh,
your comment, Ogre. FPV Gap's going to show me something on Sunday when we set up the Wootopia track. I think I might go a little early, but not as early as he likes to go. Don't get excited, Gabs. Yeah, I was kind of wondering what. Oh, she lowered the ticket price too. Uh, yeah, what is the amount right now on the giveaway or the Rippy's donation?
hold on, I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, so Circle City. I need to make it out there to you guys sometime. FPV Gaps is twisting my arm, man. Twisting my arm. Smack says Miss Dawn does an amazing job for sure. MFR, you gonna go to the Rippies this year? It's in Pennsylvania again.
Oh, Oily came through just now. Let's see.
Before Oily came through, what was
I'm looking right now because I gave her
it?
the money on PayPal, and I'm going back and looking at my PayPal.
I'll think about it.
We raised my stream. We raised. Well, I can't find it. Hold on.
Big Oily, did you put a link in there for the? Well, that's the Nappy tip link right there. So Streamlabs Nappy FPV tip, is that the Rippy's tip jar?
No, that's tip jar, but he put the link to the. Oh, we raised. We raised about $200 for my stream for the Rippies this year.
Man, if there's any way that we could, so that's $200 right now.
Yeah, I already gave her
Is that
that. Like whenever because we had the Rippies stream on, um, whatever. I think that was the last time I streamed. When she came on, I think that's what we ended up getting was 200.
I like weird numbers, so I'm gonna say $60. So that would include. You said that Big Oily put in some tonight.
Yeah, if we go tonight, we're at 332.22. Um,
So what would tonight's addition be to go 65 more?
30, 33, 30.
That not including because tonight would be including Big Oily. So if you take Big Oily out for tonight, what from that threshold up $65, what would it take to make it happen?
I don't know. Like Ogre gave 10 earlier, so I guess 55 if you minus Big Oily.
So 355 would be a total of 65 tonight.
No, 55 would be. I don't know. You're saying that if you count Big Oilies, we're at 32. If you don't count Big Oilies, we're at 10.
All right. So let's say 65. If we can raise 65 here in the next, 10, 15 minutes, let's do a spin the wheel for a 1 hour props off session. I'm gonna give away a 1 hour one-on-one with props off, and you can scratch my head about anything. Kind of go through whatever you might have some issues. I know I did this before in Technique One, and we went through 3D printing stuff. So you want to do that?
Yeah.
So if you raise 65 for Miss Dawn tonight, within the next, let's just put a time limit on it. So by 10:10, how about that?
All right. That's
20. And then we'll spin the wheel. All you got to have is Google Meets.
And shout out to Props Off came up. We're on Google Meets this today instead of Zoom, and Google Meets is going to save me $12 a month. So now I'm going to be rich.
Yes, Max.
I think we are about 50 minutes in. I'm going to do a giveaway, but you guys can't go anywhere because I'm going to do another giveaway. But to be entered in the giveaway, there's going to be a few rules to be entered in the giveaway. Does Aerial Outlaws, do they have a YouTube channel? Do you know?
No, they have a website.
I know they have a website, but
I can't remember if he has a website because there's Underground Drone League, and then I think he has a private channel. Let me look. Is that okay, Nappy, that I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I should have asked you beforehand, but we had done it before. Remember Technique One?
Yeah.
Where's Technique?
I thought he was in here. I don't think Aerial Outlaws has a Facebook.
I didn't think he did.
All right. Well, to be entered in this first giveaway, you have to be sub to Props Off. You have to be sub to Big Oily Guy. You have to be sub to Hypnos. And you have to go be sub to Reaction Entertainment because she's the one that hosts the Rippies. That was a mouthful. And then let's see, you have to say, and Smags. And what will the word be? We'll say, I will give away, and a We Bleed. We're going to give away a $25 gift card to We Bleed first because they donated for the Christmas special. Smags, you're the team captain. Aye, captain. Let me see. I need to bring the stream back up. Type in We Bleed if you want to win a $25 We Bleed gift card.
Am I allowed to be in on this?
Yeah. And only do it once. I swear to God, I will go back and look and see if you did it. If you did it that way, it'll be easier for me not to look 15 times. I promise if you type it in once, I will find it.
Are you trying to write this down?
Yeah, I'm writing it down right now.
All right, so don't do it twice. All right, so you ready? So far we got Smags.
Are you going to read them all?
Roof Rat. Huh?
You want to read them off to me?
Yeah, I'll read them off while you write them down.
All right. Roof Rat,
So
Smags.
we got, and then that way, all right, I'm gonna start now. If you don't hear your name, then I missed you. So we got, we'll start off here with
I have Roof Rat and Smags.
Roof Rat, Smags, Big Oily, FPV Gaps, Raw, Jimmy, Ogre, Off Access. What's up, Off Access? Fly Zone, Skeezy, Freedom FPV. What's up, Freedom? Raw, did I get you already? Yeah, you already did it. Don't do it twice. See,
All right, we got Roof Rat, Smags, Oily, Gaps, Raw, Jimmy, Ogre, Off Axis, Fly Zone, Skeezy, and Freedom.
Did we miss anybody?
I'm gonna go over to and put their names in, and if anybody gets their name in, oh crap! When I do that, you disappear.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, hold on. Does it happen?
I'm looking here at chat to make sure we didn't. MFR FPV jumped in. MFR FPV is one of the local homies here in my neck of the woods. Ripping and shredding. Coming out. We're trying to turn him into a racer.
Let's see.
Off Access, you haven't ordered from Weebleed? Yeah. So, a buddy of mine, his name's Jeff. He runs Weebleed. Good dude. Every time I get the chance to hang out with them, I'm always excited to, get that opportunity. Unfortunately, we haven't hung out since I/O.
I'm trying to bring you back up real quick. If not, I'm just.
I don't see. So we haven't missed anybody. MFR FPV is the last one.
All right, you're back up. You're little though, but you're back up anyway.
That's all right. Uh-oh, you lost your audio.
Audio? What about it?
Oh, no, you're back.
All right.
Everywhere from Weebleed, yo, MFR. I'm going fast. Some of these kids, yeah, it's the MFR. He ain't wrong. I tell you what, FPV Gaps and about 3 other people that we fly with are like just super fast. People have gotten so much faster. I just get slower every time I fly. I just get slower.
Because you're getting too old. We are AARP Racing.
Come on, you gonna start that crap?
Who got you that sticker?
Oh, that ain't a sticker. Hold on a second. Let me go grab that real quick.
He leaves me at the worst time. Now I gotta try to talk to you guys and type this in.
So this is my flight bag. You see this right here?
Oh,
that's like a challenge coin. It's a medallion. So you got FPV Gaps that likes to make. Oh, I gotta hold it up. See, your emblem is over top of mine.
Yeah, you're little right now. Let me see if anybody else is entered. I don't think anybody else. MFR is the last person. I want to bring that up. Props off. Then we'll bring you back to full screen, and you can.
Yeah, let me just go to the side for now.
You can show your bag off. It'll be better. All right. Let me see. All right, guys. Good luck. This is for $25.
Good luck.
Weebleed
Cross
gift
your
card.
fingers.
Shout out to Weebleed for sponsoring the Christmas special.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy won. Congratulations, Jimmy.
Congratulations, Jimmy.
I will get you back up, props off, and get you back to normal in 1 second.
Congratulations on winning $25 gift card.
There you go. You are back to normal, Jimmy.
Did you did you get did you purchase that gift card from your Patreon money?
Yes, thank you to my patrons, which my patrons are Hypnos, Onyx, Red, Bullfrog, That Guy Fly, Wrecked, Dinstar, Lambo, Smags, Papa Grizzly, String Bean, Big Oily, and Dead Kenny. Thank you to my patrons. You guys are awesome. And huge shout out to Onyx. Onyx is the one that taught me into getting to Patreon because he wanted to support my giveaways. So without him, I probably wouldn't have one. So Jimmy, I don't know how to get a hold of you, but yeah, you can reach out to me some way. I don't know how. I'm just kidding. I talk to Jimmy almost not every day, but at least probably 3 or 4 times a week. All right.
Can I shout out?
Show your bag now too.
Yeah, can I? I'm gonna show this. Does that show up at all?
Kinda.
So right there, see that Hypnos, FPV gaps, Nappy, Myopic FPV, and MFR FPV.
Are your
Like
patrons?
those are my Patreon and channel members that support my channel.
So yeah.
Thank you much. I appreciate it.
Smag said, "Show your bag." I'll put you on. I'll show you. I'll put you on full screen so they can see your bag.
So this bag, thanks to MFR FPV, he gave me this bag, so I've used it for quite a while now. But this has a story. So FPV Gaps likes to make fun of me because I'm older than him. You see that?
Yeah. How?
That's actually a medallion. It's a 3D print. It's pretty thick, and then I mounted it to the front of my bag. So, I think it was when the Custom FPV printed it, but I think you're the one that kind of instigated that to happen. So I had to say, when you said AARP, I had to show that because now everywhere I go, I carry that medallion on my bag. It cracks me up.
Shout out to MFR also. He helped me learn how to do a Matty flip. I always watched tutorials on how to do it, and I never could do it. I always flipped over and waited. I'd always hit the ground, and he was just like, "Just do a front flip over it and then go backwards." And I was like, it just hit me then.
Yeah. Now I need an AARP sponsorship. Ogre says that'd be cool.
No Smags, Nays is Nays 32 was like what? That's like really old firmware, right? Or was actually? I have a Nays 32 stack, or not stack. It's a flight controller and a power board.
One step away from your walker.
That's funny. Yeah, you would put your Nays 32 in your fresh new Blackout back in 2013.
Yeah. You know, the NAS 32, like I didn't really dive into that. The CC3D was like that was the one that I really liked. That's the one that I kind of went after.
That's what I have. I have the CC3D. I was wrong. I have the CC3D.
Yeah, they kind of came out close together in time. Hubsan had already produced several camera drones, so that's where the ticket was. But as my search went further into guys would show up with wood frames and these big gold motors and all this stuff. We had a guy, Wes, that founded Buckeye FPV, and like he had all kinds of that old stuff. But yeah, pretty wild.
So when you started flying, there was like the wooden frames and crazy stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of homemade stuff. The only thing is, like, FPV was unobtainable for me because, like, at the time to get something decent going, um, you had to. Oh man, you had to like. I think it was $1,600 or something to get into it. It was not cheap.
And my first FPV drone was a Emax Nighthawk. It was like a bind and fly, but I didn't have goggles. But it was like a 6 inch. But I didn't. I flew it with my phone and like that Emax like thing you could get to watch FPV on your phone and it sucked real bad.
Yeah.
That was my first FPV experience, but I never could get it to work right. Smags was in Nevada. Smags is number one. Who's number two? I want to look at the top fans of Smags. Smags is always number one. Dang FPV
I
guys.
I still have my very first FPV goggle. I still have. I mean, it can work right now. I could plug it all in and work it right now.
What is it?
Uh, so it's a VR box about this big, and it has a slot for a cell phone. And then I got um, a 5.8 receiver with a triple patch antenna, an Eachine 5.8. I think it's Eachine 58. So the I dropped them and broke the pad. It has a really nice, comfy pad. And then the Galaxy S3 cell phone. So what you do is you just pull this slot out and tape your phone in there. It had a little thing to pop your phone in, and then on the side here it has a cutout for the USB micro USB out of the phone, and you'd plug your eSheen into that, and then I just had it stuck onto the side. But yeah, you just look into the. So that was my first FP. Like the latency was ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what mine was, but I just had mine on my phone and I would set it down like on a table.
Yeah, yeah. The VR was cool. I'm not sure where the receiver is. Oh, here it is. So last time I flew it, I actually have an Aomway cloverleaf antenna. These antennas are amazing if you don't bend the nodes. Um, but yeah, for omnidirectional, that was like the best antenna. But yeah, it's like a 5.8 gig receiver that you can hook up to your phone. You can
Yeah.
still use these for viewing. These things are like really cheap. Get them on Banggood.
Yeah, that's what I had. Mine always messed up. What's up,
So
Stone?
yeah, that's my first ever. The rest of my goggles are in a pile somewhere.
Yeah, I had the exact same thing, man. I had but I didn't have the actual headset. I'm trying to find my notes.
I tell you what, that's what that's what hooked me. Sorry,
That's all right.
that's what totally hooked me on FPV. The very first time that I took off, and the cool thing is because I flew line of sight for so long, I knew how the quad would behave. You know what I mean? Like I had some muscle memory of how it would behave, and but I went up over a big pine tree, and I tell you what, my heart started to pound, my hands started shaking because it was the first time. I think there's something unique about FPV. Correct me if I'm wrong in chat, but there's a level of like out of body uh, that you have to do. Like there's a certain level of creativity to allow your mind to go inside the quad. And I think if you can't do that, I don't think that you can do FPV. It's just going to make you nauseous. I think there's a certain a small group of people that can like out of body into the quad. Because I don't know about you, but when you're flying, you can feel when the wind pushes. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to describe to people, but like
Yeah.
everybody in here, should kind of know what I'm saying. Like while you're flying on a windy day and the quad's getting, pushed around, you're feeling that. And I think when I went up over that tree and then I came around the house and I'm like, who's that guy on my porch? And it was me. Like,
Yeah.
that's what hooked me. That's when the heart started pounding, the hands started shaking. I was like, oh yeah, hook, line, and sinker, dude.
I just did something like that not long ago. I was at a bando and it was kind of sketchy. And I was flying around, and then I came around. I was like, "Who's that guy?" Like standing there, and it was me.
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
scared me for a
yeah. When that
second.
happens, it's like you're having fun when that happens.
Yeah, because like I wasn't paying attention. Like I mean, I knew where I was, but I didn't know where I was. You know what I mean? Like I was just flying. Um,
So it's 1 minute till 10:10. Did we make a did we
no,
make it?
no, still at 32:22. Um, yeah, what's up? Are you gonna bring me some pie FPV gaps? You can freeze dry it.
Man, three of them.
Couldn't you like freeze it and then ship it to me? It's been cold enough. I can't come to the race Sunday. I don't think my grandpa's watching because he's 90, but we're having my grandpa's 90th surprise birthday party Sunday, so I won't be able to race. Um, I found my notes. I I got something just fell. Um, I guess I'm gonna talk about our Christmas special again because
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
who's here. Um,
We got a couple
yeah.
new people in here.
Um, was since Miss Dawn's in here, um, we will talk about the Rippies again. She can add more to it also. What's up, Miss Dawn? We raised
It's Don.
22 4 years for the Rippies tonight. But the Rippies are 130 are on January 31st in Pennsylvania. You have to get your video in by 12/19. Oily already put the link in, but he can probably do it again, or Miss Don can. There's 10 entries. You gotta get your video in by 12/19. You have to be a member of the chat or of the Discord throughout the whole voting process. It's an in-person award show. It's really fun. There's going to be a whoop race this year. 10 categories. And your video has to be from 2025. And I think that's the only rules. I could be wrong. All right. Blocked from. What'd you get blocked from, MFR? You shouldn't be blocked from here unless somebody from the chat blocked you. I have everything turned off.
He was talking about pew pews and stuff. I don't know if YouTube has a thing for that or not.
Usually it tells me if somebody gets like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know. Yeah, twans to Miss Dawn.
All right, I remembered out most of everything for the Rippies, and then on 12/21 at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me, Props Off, and Hypnos are having our second annual Christmas special. As of now, we have like close to $750 or $800 and stuff to give away. But
Yeah, I'm still waiting on a few sponsors too, so it just goes up from there.
we got a little oily from Big Oily, and I'm actually going to do a build video for this, and you guys will get a little oily built by me for a Christmas present if you win. And then we also have some Team Maniac lanyards and some race wire that I just dropped. I will pick that up. Yep, I found it. And then we also have Aerial Outlaws gave us 15 batteries to give away.
Is that going to be 3 different giveaways, 5
Yep,
apiece?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. But
You're going to give away one at a time.
I'm giving away a set of these, not these exact ones. I'm going to buy some from his store tonight, so this will be the last giveaway. But he gave us some of these for the giveaway. We also,
You're giving those away tonight?
I'm giving some away like these, but not these.
Oh, okay.
I'm buying some from his store tonight to give away. And then Emax gave us some motors that I've been rocking. The Emax C3s, I've been rocking them all year. And they're my favorite motor. They're $15. You can't beat them. And let me see who else. We Bleed is giving some gift cards to us. Oily gave the big Oily. Fly High is giving a gift pack away to give away also. I can't remember what's in his giveaway. It's a few things, but it's a little prize package. And then Hypnos has a bunch of stuff he's going to donate. Shout out to Hypnos. He does a lot of work. He's going to give away 3 of these shirts. I know that. Props off. He's donate some stuff to give away. We're going to have a really cool Christmas special on 12/21, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to donate to the Christmas special, you can hit me. Props
There's
off.
An email.
Hit
There's
me.
an email they can send. We're keeping track of an email. Do you have that email?
Well, I mean, they can probably just hit us up too.
Hypno still in here?
You can either hit me up, Hypnos up, Props off up, or the email is fpventhusiast.com at gmail.com. I don't think Hypnos cares too much about the email. I don't think he wants us sending other stuff to other emails. That way he doesn't lose track of it.
Hey, the other thing, can we mention that if you're a YouTube channel, like we'll shout you out on the Christmas live stream. Like if you have something you want to give. So we're going to require that anything physical given to us has to reach our hands by December 1st. And then if it's like a QR code or coupon, or you're just wanting to buy like, a gift card somewhere, we'll shout your YouTube channel off and we'll do like a little, hey, go subscribe and watch it go up, depending on how many people come. It could be a lot, it could be a little, but anybody can give away something because Nappy wants to be Santa this year.
Yeah, last year we had about 40 or 45 people watching, which was crazy. That's still
That was over 3.5 hours too, wasn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, we're very excited, if you can't tell, about our second annual Christmas special. Will be 12/21. If you want to donate, hit one of us up or email Hypnos or
I have my email, propsoffohio.com.
And then
propsoffohio@gmail.com.
And then I'll do one more shout out. And then shout out to Quad Mafia. They have a new frame. The link is in the description. Quad Mafia. This is called I kind of want to say the word. Amerta. I think I said it
look at
right.
that FPV Gabs.
I'm going to do a build video on this too. That's why it's still in the package. Does that look cool or what? You guys probably like looking at that better than looking at me anyway, don't you? We'll just sit here like this the whole time. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I'm actually flipping you guys off. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. All right.
Do you see that Gabs training ground will be dropping stuff off to me for Christmas party?
Oh, hell yeah.
So I'll be seeing
Gabs.
him Sunday. Unless we get together earlier, but Thanksgiving and all.
Yeah, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I still want to do one more giveaway before we leave.
Yeah, is anybody going to come up with a stump props off question?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Is that like the crazy riddle.
Yeah, how much woodchuck could chew a good? I don't know. That's kind of like Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. How much fuzzy hair did Fuzzy Wuzzy hair have? Something like that. How fast does your quad go? How high does it go? And no, you can't fly it.
That's it. That's always a good question, or the good answer. I mean,
See that the stump props off thing is kind of an inside joke. We've mentioned it on my channel too, because you were like trying to advocate that has a problem that stumps me. That's happened a few times. There's some doozies out there. I always get frustrated and upset at myself when I can't figure out somebody's issue. But sometimes there's just weird things going on with a quad, radio, or something in the hobby. Um, I have to admit, my skills in the DJI sector is not great. DJI is just not something that I've familiarized myself with. So I always get stumped with that stuff.
um, who do you go to for DJI help then?
Uh, Primarily, I like the Bug MFR because he's got quite a few of the systems, and then I got a couple other buddies that have DJI stuff. So, but MFR, he's got like the first iteration all the way through. Do you have the goggles 3 MFR?
I think he
I never
does.
have to ask a question about the 0304 stuff because I don't have nothing. But I do have the V2 goggles thanks to a subscriber on my channel. I have V2 goggles and 2 or 3 Vistas. Yeah, MFR, he's got like HD0 analog, all that kind of stuff. But I ask him a lot of stuff. I can stump. FPV gas is not fair because you know all the stuff I'm struggling with. What do you got? FPV gas is like I can stump you.
I wish I could wear my freaking glasses and they wouldn't be crazy.
Well, put them on. Let me see. I don't understand. Is it the glare?
Yeah, it
Uh,
like blacks my eyes out.
oh yeah, that's kind of weird. Well, with your hat on, you can't tell.
I know, I have to wear my hat, I guess. It's weird, like I can see.
All right, Raw. Have a good night, Raw. Sorry, Nappy.
That's alright. See you, Raw. Happy Thanksgiving, or, yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I about said the wrong holiday.
Why does my UDL flash lock my analog crossboard to MSFP only? Are you running analog? You flashed UDL on your quad and it wants to lock you into MSP display port only.
Hey, Big
Is that what you
Oily.
mean?
I bet, I bet, uh, I bet Props Off has a video on your issue with your Tango.
Correct. Okay, so FPV Gabs will not switch to smart audio. So there's actually a snippet you need to add to CLI. I'll get a hold of you after the live stream, and
Nah,
we'll
that's
get you
not how it
square.
works. You gotta do it now. I'm just kidding.
Well, I
I'm
gotta
just
do it
kidding.
now.
I'm
I,
just
I have
kidding.
to find the snippet.
Yeah, you're lying to us.
All right,
You
hold
got
on.
it.
Let me look it up.
I'm just messing with you, Props Off.
Let me get out my CLI code book here.
Oh my God. Did you get that
Uh,
from ARP in the mail?
yeah.
I'm just messing with you, Props Off.
Are you? I was gonna say I'll send them the snippet right now, and I'll show it to you.
Now, Oily,
Uh,
I can,
yeah.
Oily, I can probably help you for real though, but Props Off might have a video on it. I don't know.
Will not switch to smart. Yeah. So okay. Yeah, I'll get with you after the live stream. I know exactly what's wrong with it.
I was just messing with you, Props Off. All right, I want to do one more giveaway before we get done. Um, Does
Did
anybody
you want to?
do what?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Um, I was wondering if we were gonna. I think I'll save that. I'll talk to you about that. We might just do it during the live stream for the Christmas special. Let's save that for the. It was my idea. Never mind. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
Let's
that's
save it for the
fine.
Christmas special.
Um, before we get off here, do you want to do any do you want to go over anything else, or does anybody have any questions for Props Off? And while we're starting to wrap it up, I will do a giveaway for. Let me double check with what I have. Let me double check something real quick before I say something.
Yeah, I can go over a couple things that are kind of new to the channel. What I'm kind of playing with right now. You want me to do like an update
Yeah, go
for like
ahead.
things on my channel? So right now I got this 3 inch, and I got my Super Duper, which basically should look like this when it's done. I don't have a Vista and a Caddx Nebula Pro yet. So as soon as I get one, I'll get this one going. So this will be the most current Super Duper that I'm working on. This is what it looks like when it's done. And this is 224 grams with a 4S lipo. So, and this thing will jump over water towers, no problem. So that's the Super Duper going down. So this is the Oddity RC. This is the apologize. This is the Oddity RC F722, all-in-one flight controller, ESC. So you can see how thin. I mean, it's pretty small. So it fits in there real nice. That all-in-one, I already did an unboxing on my channel. And then on this quad, I have the Oddity RC 1405 4800 kV with the Oddity RC stack that's on sale right now for $31.99. So you get the whole stack. It can handle like a 60 amp burst. I've already flown this, ripped it, tuned it out. I've not real fine tuned it. And then they also sent me this. Sorry, man. Then they sent me this. This is their 60 amp package. So they have 60 amp stuff. So I've been kind of messing around with their products because they're priced right, and they got a hold of me and they said, no, we just here test out our new stuff, see what you think, and let us know. That's all they asked. They didn't even ask for the videos. So the reason why I bring that up, I want to show you kind of the new things I'm messing with on the channel, but I want to know anybody in here. So I see right now there's 20 people watching and hundreds more will watch it and post. If you have any of these stacks, I'd like to know what your feedback is. What do you think about it? How's it performing for you? Let me know what it's like. This 3-inch quad, the mini stack, out of the box will not fly a 3-inch quad. There's a couple settings. I put that in my last live stream. But other than just simple settings, I'd like some feedback. So if anybody would want to do that, that'd be like totally awesome.
Dang, Gap's gonna put one in a 6S racer.
Yeah, he's gonna put some 2207, 2207s, right? Gonna put that thing to work.
Are you thinking? Who are you thinking, Gaps? I don't want to say you're welcome if you're not talking to me, but I'm looking back at the chat. But I don't know. 2207.
Yeah.
There you go, feedback. There's you some feedback. Props off.
Thanks, Ogre, man. Appreciate it. Kind words. Yeah, 2207, 2080. So that's going to be a 6S build. So as you guys know, if you go up in voltage supplied to the quad, you're going to use less current through your power distribution board. So higher the voltage, the less current flow through the board. So I think it should perform. We'll see. We're gonna give it a test. I sure hope it does.
You're
Or
welcome, Gaps. Thank you for
Gap's gonna be
joining.
mad.
Thank you for all the work you do too, Gaps, making the races possible. Um, well, let's. Hey,
Do the giveaway.
yeah, I thought. Never mind. I misread what Gaps was saying. I thought he had to get started on Thanksgiving. He was getting ready to leave. But yeah, let's do a
Oh,
giveaway because we have been going about an hour and a half. Yeah, we'll do a giveaway. I'm trying to think
does
what.
MFR have a module on his?
No, he's talking about. I think it's about Oily's module. Is what MFR was talking about.
Oh,
Um,
MFR said Tango 1 eats batteries. I was just wondering if it had a module on it.
yeah, that's what Oily's having issues with. Um, ERS on his Tango One, and I hooked one up to my Tango One, but I had already flashed it and stuff. And then I used a 2S battery into my module so it would not kill my radio. Um, my eyes look crazy if I look up. I hate that it does that. I like you like to wear my hat backwards most of the time, but all right. Let's see. What do you want me to? Do you want? You ready to read me off the giveaway? Props off.
Yeah, we could do that again. Was that easy?
Yeah. What'd we do? What'd we say last time? This time, say Aerial Outlaws is too long. Just put AO.
Put UDL.
Yeah,
Capital
UDL.
UDL.
UDL to be entered. Gaps.
All right, so we got FPV Gaps, Ogre. We got Papa Grizzly. We got Smags. We got Dead Kennedy.
Dead Kenny.
Dead Kenny. Oh yeah. Sorry, there's a glare on my screen.
ARP. Maybe they'll send you some glasses for cheap.
Yeah. You know, it's about time I update these dudes. They're kind of done. I've been around. You know what I'll do
I'm just
as soon
kidding.
as I get these?
I'm wearing glasses too.
You know what I do with my old glasses?
What?
I cover them with tape,
Yeah, passed
green
away.
painter's tape. I pass it through a bandsaw, and then I hand file them and put them into diopters. There, let me grab my goggle. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
So we've only got Gaps, Ogre, Papa Grizzly, Smags, and Passed Away Kenneth are the only four, or the only five that's entered the giveaway.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody else.
Are you wanting to?
Yes.
Do you want in on this? Props off.
Are they what size maw is it?
They're 270 1S packs, and they are cob lights, white cob lights.
Yeah, I'll jump in on this one if nobody cares. So yeah, so these diopters in here is 3D printed case, but you see the lens.
Yeah.
Those are my old glasses. So I just take them, rip them on a bandsaw, file them by hand, fit them into the. You have to make sure that the pupil is square. So what I did is I just looked straight at the wife and had her take a permanent marker on the lens and just dab it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a Sharpie. And then that shows me exactly where the center is. And then I just trace out the little 3D print on it with the little space, bandsaw it down, hand file them, fit them in there. That's some cheap diapers.
If anybody wants to enter, you have about 30 seconds. If not,
put me in your giveaway, Nappy. Did you get that from Big
you're
Willie?
in there.
Jimmy says I already won tonight, and I don't fly whoops. No, not a goggle giveaway, Smags. I just showing diopters.
Hey Smags, I can't remember who gave you a controller. Remember that? Who did I have one? I'll have to look it up. I can't remember who it was now. We streamed. He ended up giving away a controller, and Smags won it.
That's cool. That's like Hypnos won that binding fly from 533 when you had Evan on.
Yeah.
Evan and his dad, cool people. Hang out with his dad when I go to IO. Pretty laid back, chilled people, man.
All right. I don't see the last person I see that put in UDL. Yeah, I'll look it up. I'll look up who it was, Smags. I don't want to say the wrong names.
So Smags like, what's the prize? The prize is lipos and LEDs.
5 1S lipos, 270, and some LEDs from Aerial Outlaws. So they're boomstick packs. I'm trying to go back and see.
Big oily guy, razzing Smags.
All right, I have Gaps, Ogre, Papa Grizzly, Smags, Passed Away Kenneth, and Props Off. If you don't hear your name and you entered, let me know. I want to go back and look at something real quick.
Yeah, we're on. I think we're only on like 35-second delay. So if you didn't hear your name, you need to say something or forever hold your peace.
I just don't want to say the wrong name whenever I talk about.
Nappy, I hate to say it, but your live streams are so fun. I could go for hours.
I know. It's the best place to be.
Man.
I'm going back and looking at who gave Smags that radio. It was Stickbug. Yeah, it was Stickbug FPV.
That's cool.
He was drinking.
What radio was it?
I forget, but I think he got drunk and then gave his radio away that he was selling it, and he was like, "Does anybody want to buy it?" And then like nobody wanted to buy it or whatever. And he's like, and we were doing a giveaway. And he's like, "I'll just give away my radio too." And then Smags ended up winning it.
That's crazy.
Great. Yeah, Stickbug, oily, not Stinkbug. Yeah, the Black DJI radio.
Yeah, if you want in on the giveaway for the 1S lipos and LEDs from Air Outlaws, put in capital UDL.
All right, I'll wait until one more minute when it hits 12 or 10:36. MFR just got in the last.
Smags.
MFR just got in.
Yeah, you got big oily. Did you get Fly Zone?
I did not.
Hypnos too.
Dang, now a bunch of
Skeezy's
people.
in there, right?
I already said your name, Smags. MFR.
Yeah, MFR, we got you. You're good.
Fly Zone. So I got Gaps, Ogre.
Hypnos said, "Nah, leave me out."
All right, I got Gaps, Ogre, Papa Grizzly, Smags, Dead Kenny, Props Off, MFR, Fly Zone. I think that's it. I didn't get Skeezy.
You got Skeezy?
I just got.
Okay.
So I got here.
I don't see anybody complaining they weren't mentioned. So
Gaps, Ogre, Papa Grizzly, Smags, Dead Kenny, Props Off, MFR, Fly Zone, Skeezy. And then going once, going twice. I'm getting ready to spin it. I will bring it up on screen. I'm going to kill time. So if somebody says I didn't put the name on there, and then I'm spinning it. Well, crap.
Big Oily says MFR is disqualified. He has enough stuff. I've seen photos.
All right, here we
That's
go.
funny.
Good luck, everybody. Thank you to Aerial Outlaws for sponsoring our Christmas special. So this is to help them out. Go check them
Yeah.
out. They said the tariffs are really hurting their store, and they're hoping to get more products soon. But go support him. He's a really cool guy. He sponsored. I've never even met him, and last year he sponsored the Christmas special. During the special, he said, "I'll give away this, and this," and so he's really gives back to the community. So go support him. I will bring it up full screen, and we're going to spin it. Good luck, everybody. Oh, I already see who won. Congratulations, Ogre. Hit me up.
Ogre. There you go, man. Ogre, big winner of the Aerial Outlaw.
So Jimmy won the gift card, and then Ogre won.
Thanks, Big Oil. I appreciate that, man. My only device that I can use to chat with is being used to see chat. So did Ogre say he's gonna pass those off?
I don't know. I wasn't looking. I'm trying to get you back on.
I'm having to I'm gonna have to rewind now. FPV Gaps got way too excited. Dude, if I'm having this much fun, can you imagine what it's gonna be like at the Christmas party? Y'all are gonna have to tie me down.
No, Onyx didn't win. Ogre won. Let's see. Grats Ogre. All right, Ogre, hit me up, and I will buy your order probably on tomorrow. I think I already have your shipping information. Jimmy, I will hit you up. One last shout out. Fly Zone, thank you. I will get this built soon. I want to do a video.
Yeah.
I said Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy won. Jimmy Freak. Jimmy Freak won the gift card, and Ogre won. Jimmy Freak won the gift card, and Ogre won the batteries and LEDs. But all right, I'm tired, and I do have to get stuff ready for Thanksgiving. I appreciate you guys watching. Happy Thanksgiving, and I have a bunch of streams lined up. All of December, I'll be streaming. Oh, yeah, let me shout out real quick. Mine and Swim Tubes Whoop competition live stream is December 6th. Get your entries in at proxypeople5@gmail.com. That's with a number 5, not the letter, not FIVE. 1 minute, 45 millimeter prop size max 1S. You can have cuts, add music, whatever. Proxypeople5@gmail.com. Get your entries in by 12/6 at noon. Thank you guys for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. Go sub to Props Off. Let's get him to 7,000 soon. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah,
Peace,
man. Y'all have a
motherfuckers.
great night. Happy Thanksgiving.